Yeah. Welcome to another episode. We're back again on Anglios Pod. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell there, and you will receive these videos direct to your phone, wherever you're watching from. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Yes, we're back. We're back. I think this must be episode 13. And I just woke up with I had a thought in my head, and I've actually got like a question: should culture be revisited, or should culture be left alone? Should culture be revisited, or should culture be left alone? Because nowadays we live in a time where the next generation is not following culture. The next generation which comes does not really want to follow culture. So what can we say about that? Can we still preserve culture? And how can we preserve culture? Because we have a generation which will come and they'll feel like the culture which was there, which was left, is not suitable. Yet that's what maybe the grandfathers used to do, or the great grandfathers used to do that. And then people don't want to follow that. They want to do their own thing. So what does that mean when they do their own thing? Is that a shift of culture? Or should there be some leniency towards culture as the generation goes, or what? Because nowadays, we now see that people don't really follow most of, especially like our African traditions and our African culture. Especially now that we've been westernized, you know, you'll find that people are following maybe a Western tradition, or they've got a Western mentality, and then your African roots or your African traditions, it's like you miss them. It's like you don't follow them. So how can we preserve culture? And should we preserve culture, in fact? Or should we just come, uh, move with the change, move with the times? When time moves, we change, so that we're not rigid or stiff. Because like right now, I'm just thinking, there's some people who no more follow even marriage. We know that long back, marriage used to be like a big part of our culture. But it's not like these days, like it's not just in Jolo culture or Jolo antics. People don't want to get married anymore. People just want to be doing them Jolo things, and they don't want to preserve the culture of saying, no, we're going to do the Lobola and then, or the Rora, then we go into marriage uh, with someone. People don't want to do that anymore. So already, that's culture being lost already. That's culture being lost. Some people are saying, no, why should I get married? Why should I do Lobola or Rora? There's some people asking themselves that and like, no, I don't need to do this, and they end up not doing. But then also not following culture. They're shifting away from culture. So there's some places where culture benefits us, because there's some things that culture has left us that still makes us who we are, so that we do not lose ourselves. Because when there's no culture, you end up losing yourself. You know, yeah. But I feel like maybe culture needs to be revisited every now and again. You know, revisited. We see, the times have changed. We cannot do this and this and this but we can still remain with this. I feel like if we do that, I think that's the best way we can maybe preserve the culture which is left. We revisit it every now and again. I don't know if it's after 10 years, 15 years, or maybe 20 years. You know, yes. So yeah, that was just on my mind. I don't know what you think. Comment below on what you think. Uh, so yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. You know, subscribe. We're trying to get at least to 100 subscribers for now. This is just the beginning. We're not even a month in this pod. I think we're just like a couple of weeks in the pod. So I think we're sitting on like 9 subscribers. Humble beginnings, you know. But let's get it to 100 subscribers. Let's get this channel to 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. Uh, we're gonna try to bring guests or people who can chop it up, so that we can have a dialogue and all that. So yeah, do you think we can preserve culture? Do you think culture is sustainable? Comment below. Let me love and leave you. Yeah, Anglios Profitos.